Hello, this is Jari, and welcome to Learning Channel. And now I want to show something I found today, namely Map Channels is a website with lots of cool things. You can check it out. But other than that, there's a section Country Loves, and this was interesting. So let's find this out. Before I will show it, I will explain that it will have a world map. It will have each country of the world, and I couldn't find the exact information. But how I estimate it is done. It is done so according to my estimation valuation that there has been a prompt for Google, so that when you type a country and type loves, you will get a certain parameters. I checked that before I started making this video, and I found out that with certain countries at nowadays, well, we can fathom, we can imagine what might be the reasons for that. But for certain countries that wasn't publicly available, well, that doesn't mean that it couldn't be available on the API level. If you don't know what's API, it means application program interface. It's a word used in program development, which means that a way to access certain you might utilize the word, for example, accessing certain features of a program without accessing the interface that people typically use. That's one of the usage for APIs, application user interfaces. Yeah, so it is. So yeah, and because this is a learning channel, I will do a little typing here before I will go further. Wait a minute. So here, basically, yeah, API. That's what it in German. You can write it in feminine this way. Yeah, as you probably know, like on the older probably in the older countries, because English and the US were so powerful in the fields of technologies. Of course, the English language terms are often used even in a non-English speaking countries. So. But still, I see it's for language learning. It will be it's interesting to learn these words, and at any rate, they will teach like you overall things about languages. So I think it has value. So that's the website Map Channels. Yeah, this website had loads of features and yeah, what I wanted to say, that another possibility that came into my mind about this, why this this feature on this website, which I will be showing soon, why it had this this information, this data, which I couldn't lure up in a Google straight away with my handheld, my manual searching, typing in the search engine, is that there's a possibility that this website, this information will use the archived dataset backup or something like this, something that isn't online on google.com anymore, because of course all the modern websites, especially those which have huge amounts of traffic, they are constantly being updated, and a day, week, month, year even those long, shorter time periods, you might have huge changes on this website. So with this introduction, let's dive in. So so let's see, because this will be something to think about. Yeah, so here's the actual map. But before devouring everything all at once, let's start in the North America. So according to Country Loves Something map, Canada loves One Direction Tumblr. That's funny. Yeah, One Direction, I think it's a band. Yeah, apparently it's a Pretty's. Let's look it up. One Direction, often shortened to 1D, are an English-Irish pop boy band. Well, I guess that explains why I'm not too familiar with them. But according to this website, Canada loves them and especially their Tumblr. Yeah. So Tumblr, that's the website. That's one of the social media website. I would say, at least in Finland, a smaller one. But apparently something that it's still being used with certain demographics. If I'm mistaken, please correct me and write a comment. So let's see about the USA. America loves scrap quilts. Yeah. I have no idea what is that. I guess, have I been missing something out? I don't know. I have no idea. So let's write it down. A scrap quilt is type of quilt made of using a variety of leftover fabric pieces. Yeah. And quilt is a warm bed covering. Yeah. Well, that's random. But okay, if it's so, let it be so. So let's proceed. Mexico loves Mayweather. Do you know what's Mayweather? I don't know what's Mayweather. If you know what's Mayweather, let me know. So let's go to Europe. Greenland is not a country, so I guess that's why it doesn't have naming there. Iceland loves his fridge. Rihanna loves Norway. Really? AI, let us know, is that true? As of my last update, there's no public information or official statement confirming that Rihanna has any romantic involvement with someone named No Way. No, yeah, that was my typo, sorry about that. Let's clear this up. The singer has expressed admiration for Norway in the past, so apparently that's what's behind it. So let's go further. Sweden loves Norway. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting, because we are looking from Finland and we think that these two countries are in a love affair. because of the similarity of the language. As you know, in Finland we have our own language, which has nothing to do with the biggest language group of the world and Europe, Indo-European languages, because we are a tribe of our own. So yeah, so that's the Finnish approach. So let's go on further. Finland loves Israel. That's interesting. Why Estonia loves the euro? Well, let us know. Yeah, well, there's something around that I cannot enlighten right now, but let's go on further. Latvia loves you. Well, that's pleasurable. Who wouldn't want to go to a country who loves you? Lithuania loves K-pop. Well, well, as I've understood, this is a huge trend in the German-speaking countries, probably also elsewhere. Like, there's so many people who are into K-pop. Okay, Kaliningrad doesn't have a own label. Well, it's not a country, but rather it's part of Russia. Yeah. So let's go on further. Let's see, Russia. Russia loves America. Oh, is it a secret love affair or what? Let me know. Okay, let's see some other countries. Poland loves One Direction. Oh, there's fans in Poland too. Well, it's easier to travel them to the UK than from the North America. So I guess it's an advantage for them. They can keep the One Direction. I don't care. Germany loves India. Yeah, that's interesting. That I didn't know. Yeah, but if you're German who loves India, let me know. Or if you're Indian who loves German, let me know that as well. Yeah, actually, the word Indian in English, it's interesting because it has these two different meanings, as you can figure out. Firstly, it's relating to India and its people, customs, languages, but second, it's relating and denoting the indigenous peoples of North, Central, and South America. Well, those of you who know history, you know very well the reason behind that. But it's kind of interesting to me, at least, that even today we have this both side by side. Even so much after after the famous discovery trip of the famous man over the ocean, we still have these two labels, designations for this word. So let's go. That was Poland. Netherlands loves Canada. Really? What might be behind that? Yeah, who knows? If you have some information about that, let me know. Let's go further. Belgium loves UK. Okay, well, they are pretty close, so I guess that's logical. Yeah, I passed through Belgium only once, and it was by a bus through the country. I guess that was the only one. So Belgium is one of the least seen West European countries by me. If you experience something especially cool in Belgium, let me know, and especially something non-touristic, because I mean, touristic things tend to be boring. Luxembourg, Mama Loves You. I don't know what's that about. The big France. Let's see what's. That's kind of. Well, here we're talking now about self-love. So, well, it's not so surprising that in this map it is so. I mean, I guess that's a stereotype about the Frenchman. Or let me be more clear. There's a notion that French people enjoy their proximity, their republic, and don't always feel the urge to travel. But of course, yeah, I mean, the country is huge. It's huge. You know, I only visited the famous capital, which is I guess the most visited city in the country, on the Seine river, and yeah. And other than that, yeah, I did did this famous bus trip. It was related to the fact when I was stranded in the UK, and that was related to volcano eruption. So you actually couldn't return to Finland by flying. So I had to take extreme means for returning to beloved Suomi, Finland. You know, Suomi is a designation, the name of Finland in our native language. So, France. So I was going to say that, yeah, I mean, I had this wonderful trip to the famous capital, saw the famous museum, saw the famous tower, saw the cool places in the cool city. Yeah, but other than that, I had this bus drive-through, and then I hiked from Switzerland to to France. That was so cool, you know. I was in Switzerland with my dog, and you know, I wasn't sure where this road goes, but I took a hike. And how come you are ending up to France? I mean, maybe that's not big news for those who live near the French border. For a Finn, that's more spectacular, you know, because the countries we can pass like that, they are. It's like two countries. There's two countries, you know. We can pass to Norway. We can pass to Sweden. We cannot pass to Russia. We cannot pass to, because you need a visa anyway. That was so even before the war. And you cannot pass to Estonia because there's a thing called water, the transparent liquid preventing us walking to wonderful country of Estonia, which is, by the way, our native, but it's a country who have same the people have same genes as as us. So I'll try to continue with this map thing without too much straying away. Yeah, because there's lots of things to speak about this and that country. So I won't be going a lot more. I'll do second video if you found this video nice. So I don't wanna blabber away too much. Spain loves Philippines. Really? The relationship between Spain and the Philippines is marked by historical, cultural, and diplomatic ties that have fostered a deep mutual appreciation. Some key reasons why there's a strong connection between Spain and the Philippines. First, historical ties. The Philippines was a Spanish colony for over 300 years, from 1565 to 1809. 1898. It's, you know, it's with this spelling out the numbers in English. It's after you have spoken so much German, because in German you flip the last two numbers. So actually you say the decade number before you say the last number in a year. If it's 1898 in German, you say 18, but then you don't say 90, but you rather say 8 and then 90. So it's that's the language of poets and thinkers. So that was Spain. Design loves Portugal according to this map. Mallorca. I think this place is loved by German people. Yeah, I wasn't there. I was here and there over the Mediterranean Sea, but not in Mallorca, which is the way how we say it in Finnish. No, I don't. I have no clue how English people, native people say it. But anyway, it's the part of Spain and part of Balearic Islands. And with this snippet, I will close this time. And please, if you like, please like and follow. Ciao, ciao.